Power fans, what's good? And man, it is good to be back. After a much needed break, we are back outside with Raising Kanan Season 4, Episode 1. Many of you know from my previous videos, this is definitely my favorite Power spinoff by far. So with that said, y'all go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe because we definitely have a lot to talk about. Now, before I jump into some of the highlights, I want to say I appreciate how the writers took us 3 months back to set the stage for the current timeline they're in. This flashback approach provides valuable context for the unfolding events to come. As y'all know, this is a very layered spin-off and origin story that they're telling here, so I don't expect them to speed rush to the Power origin series that has been rumored to come. Therefore, it was only right to start this season off by tying up the loose ends in Season 3. Now, as we all expected, Unique is waking up from being unconscious after suffering severe head trauma from my boy Ronnie. Now, according to the doctor, they anticipate that this will lead to personality changes and anxiety and rage. Now, I really like this approach because it is setting the tone for the origin of the character Unique is transforming into. It was shocking to see that despite his struggles, Unique's subconscious reveals that he actually had real feelings for Rock. I mean, the dude loved her. Bro was really in love with Rock. However, as expected, his associate and lifesaver Early began to plant the idea that Unique can leverage his ghost-like status in these streets. This is why I feel like a character transition is definitely coming. Now, how soon? That's to be determined. But I love how they are setting the stage for an extreme complication, with Early suggesting that Rock, Kanan, and Ronnie were all in on the play to take him out. Now, here's the crazy part. The man Early is not entirely wrong. See, although Rock had nothing to do with Ronnie trying to kill him, she did get back in the game after she told Unique she was getting out, only for her to come back and take his spot once word got around Unique was dead. Either way, this looks really bad on Rock from Unique's perspective. Now, whether or not Unique will snap out of the revenge mode, that's yet to be seen. However, the play is already set. We can at least say for the first half of the season, it's going to be Unique trying to get his get back. Now, the only thing is, will there be casualties based on the lie? Again, I expect Unique for these next few episodes to be on revenge mode. However, I also feel like he will snap up out of it. The question is, will bodies fall and will it be too late? Will too much damage have already been done to rectify the situation? I'm very interested to see where the storyline goes. Now, the revelation of Rock being pregnant was something I was not expecting. I mean, of course, people have sex, babies happen when sex is unprotected, but I didn't know the show was going to take us there. However, Rock logically decided to abort the baby. I mean, bringing a child into this world as a queen pin with no daddy would be setting that baby up for failure. But it was also revealed that Rock has actually done this before, so Rock, man, she done been around the block, man. This ain't her first time. However, this further displays the origin of Rock's cold approach to life and the game itself. See, the brilliant thing that the writers are doing with Raquel's character is that we know she feels, we know she has emotions. However, she has mastered the art of suppressing it. Notice that it was Jukebox that she told that she was pregnant by Unique. See, obviously, as most humans, we need to connect with someone that we trust after a life-changing decision. And that person was Juke, further cementing the bond between her and Jukebox. See, I believe Rock carries feelings for Unique deep down. However, her cold demeanor prevents her from expressing them fully, as she stoically displays in the meeting with the post-procedure counselor. And look, I've stated this before, when it comes to on-screen queen pins, Raquel Thomas is one of one, and I think the writers in this universe have done a hell of a job developing not just Raquel's character, but all of these characters in this show. And I personally hope we get 5 seasons, because if they try to wrap this up in Season 4, I think naturally it's going to feel rushed, and I feel like from a public perspective it'll kind of show the flaws in the writing trying to wrap everything up very fast, i.e. what they did with Power Book 2 Ghosts, but we're not going to get on that. Now, everybody's favorite Uncle Marvin, then got himself into a sticky situation. My man Stefano directly contacts Marvin about taking out a made man who poses a threat to his daughter and family reputation. Now, it's clear that Stefano is using Marvin as a pawn in this elaborate game. Given Marvin's previous confrontations with Sal's son, it's uncertain how this partnership will unfold. Remember, it was Marvin who hired the mob to take out his ex Tony, and that hit got botched when one of the mob boss's sons got killed. Now, this alliance with Stefano doesn't seem like it's gonna turn out too good, man, and I hate it because we all know Marvin is everybody's favorite uncle, but we also know that my man Stefano cannot be trusted, and that goes without saying. At what point is Rock gonna find out about this new partnership? See, it's one thing if Rock finds out early enough to be able to save Marvin from his demise. However, it's possible they may write it to where when Rock finds out, it's too late to save her brother, and that's the end of Uncle Marv by getting involved with the Italians, man. So y'all put y'all two hands together and say a prayer for Uncle Marvin, man, because I really don't know how this is gonna play out. However, I will say this is one of the more entertaining storylines, because either they're gonna have to get the one up on Sal to save Marv, or what Marv is doing is gonna end up getting him killed. We shall see. Now, I think we can agree one of the main things we all enjoy about this Power spinoff is how they are showing the layers of who Kanan was before the original series timeline. See, while Kanan is slowly transitioning to the savage character we know him to be, the show is patiently developing Kanan's arc. Even at this stage of the series, Kanan hasn't fully crossed over to full-time savage just yet. It was cool to see Kanan reaching out to Howard for information about his family history for a school paper. However, Howard's tragic fate at the end of season 3 is a poignant reminder of Howard's desire to protect Kanan and build a relationship with him, only for the evils of Rock to twist all of that up and get him killed. See, the layers that they're adding to Kanan's character illustrate the complexities of growing up in a criminal environment as he tries to navigate and find his own identity. See, in another universe, Kanan is easily a character that's running a legit Fortune 500 company because he's such a brilliant kid. However, he's the son of one of the biggest drug dealers in New York City, so you only know where that's going to lead to. Now, while Kanan was gathering information, one key thing I realized is that the Thomas family tragedies begin with their patriarch. Even Marvin's inability to forgive the Thomas patriarch for his choices adds more depth to their family dynamics, and Lou's struggle with his own demons raises questions about his future. Maybe Lou takes himself out the same way their father did. Either way, we know this is not going to be a happy ending. It's just all a matter of how this is all going to play out. I hope they drag it another season, but we shall see. So look, overall, I think this episode laid a solid groundwork for the season ahead. They tied up the loose ends regarding Unique and his return. The writers are setting the stage for some intense confrontations and shifts between relationships, especially between Rock and Unique. I'm looking forward to how these storylines will evolve in the upcoming episodes. So there it is. These were some of the moments that really stood out to me, and I believe the first half of this season will lead to some interesting events and twists and turns, especially when it comes to Rock and Unique. Y'all know, we shall see. So you already know the deal. If you love open discussions about the Power universe and its characters, make sure you like that video and subscribe to the channel. And as always, never be afraid to reinvent yourself. I'm out.